All right, so we're going to get started. So after seven, so again, this should take about half hour-ish. So again, my name is Vince Levy. I'm a vertical raise UP rep for our company. I've helped UP teams and schools raise over $500,000 this last year, including well over 30,000 for Marquette teams. So we're going to use essentially the vertical raise fundraising system to help raise funds for the senior party. We kind of bank on the fact that people have no problem donating if they know it's a good cause and they know it's not a scam. So we're not going to try to sell any product, no pasties or car washes or any of that stuff. We're simply just going to invite people to donate and sponsor your senior. Okay. So one of the first things we're going to do is add a picture of your senior. So if you're a senior or a parent of a senior, we're going to basically go through your senior's name when we create an account. So again, what that picture does, there's also a video on our website, on our landing page. What that picture and video does is sort of assures donors that this is not a scam. Okay, there's Johnny's picture, there's a video of the class, so this is a legitimate fundraiser. You may get a call or text during the launch just asking you, "Hey, I just got a text that you're raising money. Is this legitimate?" You can let them know, "Yeah, this is a legitimate fundraiser. Would love to have your support." Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here and go through a PowerPoint, kind of go walk through the process. Okay, so on your phone, you're going to go to vraise.org, VRAISE.org. So if you're a senior or if you're a parent of a senior, again, we're going to use your senior's name. Okay, so if you're a parent and a senior on this call together, we need the student to do this right now. Okay. So if your senior is not with you right now, essentially you're going to create an account for them. Okay. So you're going to go to vraise.org, VRAISE.org. It's going to take you to this page where you create a login name. Again, you're going to put your senior's name right here. Okay. You can put really any email. That's what you're going to use to log in. So you can put either their email or a parent email, doesn't really matter. And then just make sure you write down what email you use to create an account, and then just make up a simple password and make sure you remember that password because we're going to need to log into this account, several times. Anything we do tonight, we can do again in the next 21 days. Okay. So essentially, we're going to add emails and cell phone numbers and then share on social media. That's sort of how our system works. We're going to invite people to donate using emails. Okay. So again, go back to vraise.org. You're going to create an account. And the next thing it's going to do is ask you to upload a picture. Okay. And this is going to be a picture of your senior, not yourself. Okay. Because that picture and their name are going to show up on these emails and texts. Okay. So really any picture will work as long as they can see their face. That's fine. And this is not going to be like on the open internet. These are already people that you know. So I'm sure they've probably seen pictures of your kid on Facebook anyway. So that's who we're going to target as our audience. Okay. So again, vraise.org, create an account with your senior's name, and then upload a picture of yourself. You can crop it. I'll give you about another minute or two to select a photo. And eventually it's going to ask you for a code. Okay, here's the code on the screen where it says join a fundraiser. My dog always wants to drink when I do phone call. Really? You gotta eat right now? So the code again is 225-247-94. Okay, so type that code in that white box and then click the join now. 225-247-94. 225-247-94. And then depending on your phone, it's going to take you to one of two different screens. You might get this screen. This is called our home screen. So you're going to click on that blue line that says participant menu, and you're going to click invite wizard. Okay. Most people, it's probably going to take you to this screen where it's got four white and blue lines. Okay. That's called our invite wizard. So when you get
Can
to
you
that
say that
page, it's
code
going
one more
to invite.
time?
See it again?
Masih.
The code again, 224-247-94. It's on the bottom of the screen here. So 225-247-94. Okay, I'll do a quick review again. Go to vraise.org, VRAISE.org. Create an account using the senior's name. Upload a picture of your senior, and then enter the code 225-247-94, and then it'll take you to the 4 white and blue lines. This is our invite wizard. Okay, so we're going to do 4 things. Okay, we're going to text a parent. Okay, so if you are the parent, essentially you're going to text yourself. What that does is it will send you the direct landing page link, and then it'll allow you to share that link. Okay, and we want you to share it on your social media as the parent. We get a lot more action from parents' social media than students' social media. Okay, your seniors' friends are probably broke teenagers. Okay, your friends are probably not broke teenagers. Okay, so step 1 is click on that top white and blue line that says parent, and then click on that little green phone circle. And then what it does is it auto-populates your senior's landing page. Okay, so go ahead and text that to yourself, okay, and any other parent that is involved. Okay, and when you share on your social media, I'll give you a little hint. Okay, do not type in the word fundraiser. Okay, if Facebook sees that word, it will usually kick it right out. Okay, type in the word sponsor. Okay, sponsor my child for their senior party. Okay, so don't type in the word fundraiser. That's actually kind of the latest update with Facebook. Okay, so again, go back to that invite wizard. Click on that top white and blue line where it says parent. Click on that little green phone circle, and then essentially, if you're a senior, text your parents. If you're a parent, text yourself right now, and then click next. And it will take you back to that invite wizard, which is the 4 white and blue lines. Okay, so I'll give you about another 30 seconds to do that. If you have any questions during this process, feel free to ask. Let's just unmute yourself. Okay, so now we're on step 2, okay, the email part. This is probably the most important step. We get typically about half of our revenue from email. Okay. Old people like us, we grew up on email. We check it like 10 times a day on our phone. So that's the best way to communicate with our target audience. Okay, so go ahead and click on that second white and blue line where it says email. And then a white box will appear. You can put all your emails in that box and then just click send. They just can't be all jumbled together. Like put a new line or separate them with a comma or a space or something like that. If you have your contacts in your email, you can just simply click on either Gmail or Outlook email, and you can get a bunch of contacts. Just click names. It's a little easier if you have your contacts in your email file. Otherwise, you have to copy and paste emails into our system. So our magic number is 30. Okay, if we can get all or most of our seniors to put in a total of 30 contacts, contact being either an email or a cell phone number, we'll do really, really well. Okay, the system works really well if you work the system. It also doesn't work really well if you don't work the system. Okay, and I've had both. I've had very, very successful fundraisers. I just helped the UP football all-star game raise $100,000, and I've had fundraisers that completely tank. So hopefully this will be the first one. Okay, so put all your emails in that box and then click send. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. Again, anything we do right now, you can do again in the next 21 days. And, just think of outside of Marquette. Our target audience is essentially North America, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, co-workers, whatever. Anybody that you would sell pasty to, essentially, you're just going to invite them to donate to the program. So I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you ask. So put your emails in that white box and then click send. Okay, next step is go back to that invite wizard, those 4 white and blue lines, and then click on that third line that says text. Okay, again, a white box will appear, and you can put all your text numbers in that box. We don't need names, just numbers, and you can put them, the 906 in parentheses or not, doesn't really matter. Our system will take it. If you get an email or a text kicked back to you, that means somebody else got to that person first. Okay. We don't send a bunch of spam or a bunch of notices to one person. They're only going to get one email or one text. Okay. So if multiple people invite the same person, essentially whoever gets them first wins the game. Okay. So you may get emails and numbers kicked back to you, and that's okay. That's normal. Okay. So take a few minutes to input text numbers in that system.
Vince, somebody commented on the chat that it's going too fast, so maybe we should see where we need to back up to.
Okay. Yep. Yep. I can kind of go back to I usually do this anyway, so that's a good point. Okay. So going back to the step, we go to vraise.org, VRAISE.org. You're going to create an account with your senior's name. So if you're a parent, you're going to use their name, not your name. You're going to upload a picture of them again, and then it'll take you to this join a fundraiser. There's the code there, 225-247-94, 225-247-94, and it'll take you to the invite wizard, which is 4 white and blue lines. Click on that top line where it says parent, and then click on the little green phone circle and text the link to yourself. Okay. So you can put your own cell phone number in there. What that does is now you have your student's landing page link. Okay. You can share that out on social media. You can share it like in a Facebook message, or if you have like a family team group, you can share it all in there, and then click send. And then step 2 is the email step. Okay. Click on that second line that says email, and then a white box will appear. You can put all your emails in that box. Our system will take up to 100 emails. Your magic number is 30. They try to get to 30 contacts in the system, either emails or cell phone numbers. And then click send once you have all your emails in that box. And then the third step would be the text step. Okay, so that's the third line there. Click on text. And this is other people, and you're going to put their text numbers in that white box, and again click send.
So Larry asked, can we see an example of what our contacts will see? Larry, just send yourself that text and email.
Yeah.
The reason I'm just sitting here is because I already set all this up with Hallie, so we've already played with it. And gang, you can like this, you can go back and forth in this. You can go back and add more later, play with it. But first, text it to yourself, email it to yourself, and then you can see what your people that you're sending this to will be getting. It's really cool.
Essentially, your school logo will be there, picture will be there, the video will be there. There's a donate now button, and then they can also share it on social media. There's also a clothing line we kind of talked about last week. So seniors can buy senior clothing. We try to keep the prices pretty reasonable, so you're not going to make a truckload of money on the clothing. You'll make the vast majority of money with the donation platform.
And Chris, if this is still going too fast for you and you want to get together later, or get in contact with me, I'm perfectly fine with that. I can get you my information, and we can go over it again later if you want.
Yeah, we'll also post the recording of this in the Facebook group, so you can kind of go back. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. Let me go to the fundraiser. Okay, so we got 9 people signed in. Not too bad. Hopefully we can get a lot more soon. And you'll be surprised how quickly this will grow once people start getting these notifications. So a couple last things. Again, anything we did right now, you can do again in the next 21 days. So the key to this is getting as many seniors into the system as we possibly can. So there's two ways to do that. They can watch this recording, okay? And then probably the best way that we're gonna try to do that is Thursday after school, we're gonna have a meeting for all seniors, okay? So right after school on Thursday, we're gonna meet in the little auditorium, and essentially we're just gonna go through this whole process again, okay? So what I need you to do, if you're a senior on this call, is spread the word, okay? Thursday after school, every senior meet in the auditorium, okay? So if you're a parent on this call, tell your senior, hey, you need to go to school tomorrow, and spread the word. Thursday after school, meet in the auditorium. That'll take about a half hour, and we're just essentially going to go through this exact same process that we're doing right here. So hopefully we'll be able to get as many as we can. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get all seniors. They got basketball practice or whatever. We're not going to be able to get them all, but we want to get as many as we possibly can at that meeting on Thursday. Okay, so spread the word. Anybody have any questions before we take off?
And I'm fine with anybody reaching out to me directly if you want more information or get stuck on something. I set this page up so I'm the administrator of the whole group page. I've played with it a little bit. We'll just muddle our way through it. But feel free to reach out if you have any questions that I can help with.
Yep, sounds good. All right, I will see you, hopefully your seniors, on Thursday. Thanks.
Thanks, Vince.